Hey everyone, today is the day 2 of my 19 days 19 tasks challenge, and we'll be talking about Instagram content basics, and I'll be covering content creation part. Before going ahead, I would like you to follow us on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram. Just search for Underdog Dentist. So Instagram posts. The ideal ratio or the usual ratio for Instagram post is 1:1 or 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels. And whenever you create content in the digital medium, you should go ahead with 72 pixels per inch. Okay, so the width and the height should be in the same ratio, that is 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels, and they should look like this. And you can see the entire thing on the left. This is our grid on Instagram, right? And if you are a photographer, there is also one more mode available that you can use to create Instagram posts. That is the portrait mode, and you can use 4:5 ratio or 1080 by 1350 pixels. Okay, these two ratios you can always you can create content based on these two ratios. One is your 1:1 and the other is 4:5. The next is right. So what usually we see is this is covering the entire screen real estate as far as the Instagram post section is concerned on your grid. So you can compare this with this particular grid. You can see a lot of negative spaces in this photograph. In this photograph there is a negative space on the left and right. Similarly, in this one there is a negative space on the top and bottom. So always focus on creating something that doesn't remove any information from your entire real estate. So from this real estate only this much is available, and to just see this content, your user, your audience are gonna zoom into it to check what it is written and what kind of graphic is available. So always make sure to use the entire screen real estate. Similarly with stories and Instagram TV, the ratio you should use is 9:16 or 1080 by 1920 pixels. And what you can do is you can cover the entire real estate here. Okay, so this is 9, this is 16. So there is no negative space here, and I tried my best to cover the entire screen that is available to me for the story content. So what we see in reality is we see a lot of negative space on the top and the bottom whenever we create Instagram stories. There are two things. One is this doesn't look appealing because there is a lot of distraction. This contains one kind of background color, but there is one more gradient here and a different gradient here. So a lot of colors distract the user. It doesn't look appealing. And there is one more thing that you can even if you are using 1:1 post on your story, you could have written some call to action like tap on this image and click on the heart button to give us a like, something like that. So in most of the cases, try your best to come up with something in 9:16 ratio for stories or Instagram TV. Links. So Instagram doesn't allow users to click on links, and you can't even click on links if and only if you are putting it on your bio and swipe up stories option. Then only you are able to click on the links. And in the stories section, this see more button or swipe up button, you'll only get it if you have 10k followers or more, or else you are supposed to run a story ad. Then only you will be able to see the see more button, or else there is only one place left, that is your Instagram bio, from where you can click on some link and you can navigate to a different page or a website. So in reality this kind of thing doesn't work. You are not able to click on these kind of things. Okay, so don't put URLs in your caption. It doesn't look good, to begin with, and if your user is not able to click on this, it becomes kind of annoying to the user also. So there is a workaround. What you can do is, in your caption you can mention that the link to my page or link to whatever you are trying to sell, or even if you are sharing your email ID, you can mention that the link is in bio, and you can update your bio link with the link that you want the other person to click on. Okay, this is a way to counter this thing. Okay, the biggest question for today is, what's the ideal time to post or post your content on Instagram, or what's the best day of the week to post content on Instagram? So I would go ahead and give you a hint. I am not going to tell you the exact answer, but the answer is, it depends on your audience. So the most important thing is to remember is you must know your audience, right? So now you're going to tell me when you should post content on Instagram, the day of the week or the time of that particular day, whenever you are going to schedule your Instagram post or Facebook post or whatever social media you are trying to take leverage of. Keep one thing in your mind, focus on your audience and try to think who all are those people who actually come on your Instagram account and check your content and engage with you. So the best bet is, whenever your audience is free, whenever your audience is available to engage with your content, you are supposed to create content, or you are supposed to push content at that particular time. There can be a lot of variations to this, but usually we focus on creating content or publishing content when your audience is available to engage with your content. So please drop your comments and tell me what day you're gonna prefer from now on, and what do you think the best time you can post your content on that particular day on Instagram or Facebook. I'll see you tomorrow with the next tip or trick. Goodbye.